Welcome back to Lewis Cruz Stadium. Final score, Jacksonville State Gamecocks 45, Alabama A&M Bulldogs 13. Ted Dixie will pull some final stats off the computer here, and we start passing department for the Bulldogs.
Well, Kevin Atkins finishes 10 completions on 20 attempts, 118 yards, a long of 45. Deontay Mason gets into the game 0 for 1. And an incompletion, that means no yards. Rushing, Ulysses Banks, 14 attempts, 86 yards, a long being a 42. Kevin Atkins, second leading rusher on the team tonight, 9 attempts, 29 yards, and 1 touchdown. Over on the Jacksonville State side, Ryan Paralou, 13 completions on 22 attempts, 293 yards, 3 touchdowns, the longest being a 59-yard completion. And really 3 plays over 50 yards for the Gamecocks tonight. 4 plays. I'm cheating them like they cheat in school. Jamal Young, 7 attempts, 58 yards. Jahan Brown, 7 attempts, 42 yards. Man, it just looks like they just really took us to the woodshed, especially when you look at the receptions. Ryan Paralou looks like he found 6 different receivers tonight. Folks, no, 8 different receivers tonight in that 293 yards.
And the leading receiver was James Shaw, 4 receptions, 71 yards. For the Bulldogs, Thomas Harris, 4 catches, 75 yards, a long of 45. Rashad Johnson, 2 receptions, 33 yards. Anthony Mitchell, 2 receptions for -1 yards. And Tony Green, 1 reception, 7 yards. Todd Lifus, 1 reception for 4 yards. Ted, as I look over here on the left, this column, the one that really points out, Coach Jones said we could not make any mistakes and win this game. Bulldogs, 3 turnovers tonight.
Letting a good team like Jacksonville State have a short field is going to, one, put more pressure on your defense, and we have a lot of young defensive players. We're trying to get them to react and not just – we'll try to get them to react on instinct and not try to figure out what's going on the field. Well, when you have turnovers, give people a short field and a very fine offensive unit, it plays havoc with your young mind here on a college football field.
Final team statistics, Jacksonville State, 23 first downs. They rushed the ball 39 times, 177 yards. Passing 15 of 26, 317 yards. Total offense, Jacksonville State had over 400 yards of total offense, 494 to be exact. Bulldogs with 257 yards of total offense, 10 of 21 passing for 118 yards, rushing 36 times for 139 yards. Bulldogs controlled the time of possession again tonight, 32 minutes to 27. That doesn't seem accurate, but when you look at Jacksonville State having 4 plays over 50 yards for touchdowns, that makes a difference in the time of possession. They didn't have the ball long. They scored big plays.
One drive lasted 11 seconds.
Bulldogs lose tonight to the Jacksonville State Gamecocks 45-13. Ted, next week right here at Lewis Cruz Stadium, homecoming. 2:30 is the pregame, 3 o'clock kickoff on 90.9 WJAB. Big game, SWAC opener.
If I was a wrestler, I would say right now we are coming home, baby. We start the SWAC season. That's right. Arkansas Pine Bluff comes to Lewis Cruz Stadium. You better make sure you bring everything you can bring because we will be head knocking next weekend.
Jacksonville State. Arkansas Pine Bluff defeated Mississippi Valley State tonight to improve to 1-0 in SWAC play. Want to thank each and every one of you Bulldog fans for making us a part of your evening tonight. Next week, we will be part of your afternoon if you don't make it to the Hill as we kick off at 3 o'clock. For my broadcast partner, Ted Dixie, remote producer Michael Burns, my spotter Raymond Cutts Jr., also Ilantha Parker for going back and forth, getting us and helping us with stats, Taylor Burns for helping us out. Bulldog fans, we come up short tonight, 45-13. Want to thank everyone back at the station at WJAB for getting us on and off the air. I'm Lee Jean saying good night, everyone. Bulldogs lose 45-13.